Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this look at some new information, some new visuals regarding the blog post for today, Tuesday the 9th of April. Now this is regarding the new DLC that we'll be releasing on April the 30th. This potentially is the last DLC we're going to get for Farming Simulator 22. So, let's crack on, shall we? It does say, you need to run your farming operation smooth and sustainable, especially when it comes to logistics and resource management. Also, you should start washing your crops. I'm going to say this now. There's some interesting stuff in here. I'm going to play devil's advocate. I may say some things that are controversial. I'm not trying to upset anybody or make anyone mad or angry. I'm just saying this. But so this is the Farm Production Pack. So I'll carry on. With the Farm Production Pack by Dutch Modding Incorporated, DMI, and Giant Software, you can soon expand your operation through a variety of supply and distribution options, including storage. It's coming April the 30th for PC and consoles, and you can pre-order it now. This is a difficult one because a lot of people aren't into the productions as much as I honestly thought they would be with the game. I mean, we're into year 3 now. I thought people would be lapping it up, and we've had some really cool stuff, and I love it personally. A lot of people message me to say it's just become logistics simulator, it's just become pallet simulator, and that's all people seem to be focusing on. So this is a difficult one. It's a difficult one for giants to push. It's a difficult one for content creators to how do you make it exciting? How do you push it as, look, you really are going to want to use this? If there's a cross-section of people that really don't want to touch it. So there's going to be some new bits and bobs in amongst this. But it is a difficult one. That's what I'm saying. I'm playing devil's advocate here because it is a tricky one. So, upgrade economics, production, and storage. Included are over 20 new machines, buildings, sell points, and more to expand your operation. That's a tricky sentence, that, because we don't yet, maybe at the time when the blog post actually releases, there'll be a list. But when it says 20 new machines, buildings, sell points, I think that's 20 total. I don't think it's 20 machines, then buildings and sell points. I could be wrong, but I'm trying to work out what 20 new machines would be, judging on the pictures we're going to be looking at and everything else moving forward. Whether you want to start small or expand an already thriving operation, the Farm Production Pack has content for early game earnings, passive income, as well as big stuff you build your way to, like a full-blown distribution centre. Daily challenges included. Now that, again, this is one of those blog posts where it puts out more questions than answers. It's supposed to get you kind of hooked, like, oh, I wonder what it means, I wonder what it is. I'm surmising. This is not nobody has told me this, no one has said this is what it is. But the daily challenges potentially are missions, contracts that pop up that need to be done. It could just be daily challenges in that you get great demands like you have now. If a great demand pops up, it could be a great demand contract, a great demand mission. It doesn't say, but the fact it specifies daily challenges included, and there's something else later on which might be interesting there. Starting small but sustainable. This is interesting. Before you concern yourself with expanded economics and build your logistic empire, you may start with setting up newer, smaller, and therefore more affordable wind turbines. The new solar panels, though, come with a remote control robot cleaning them from the dust from your fields. Now, that picture is phenomenal. I know I used it for the thumbnail. It is something a bit different. You have to question, is it a bit of a gimmick? That, once you've seen it operating and it does it, it's pretty cool. Don't get me wrong. I think it's fantastic. But, you don't know, do you? It does look amazing. So more affordable wind turbines, I'm assuming that's going to be part of the pack, and solar panels with a cleaning robot. Pretty wicked. As nice as this passive income is, even nicer are the new sheds you can build with the funds that keep on coming. Open, closed, small, medium, big, take your pick. You can also customize them before you use them to store machines, pallets, bales, or bulk material. So again, it's a kind of broad, open statement. I get the impression from that, the selection of buildings that are available, you will have the option to either have it as a machinery store, store bales and pallets, or bulk materials. I mean, I'm going to keep repeating this. I'm playing devil's advocate here, but don't we already have a lot of this stuff in the mod hub? We have already got buildings that do this, and having it all in one pack, that's very, very cool. But I think we do kind of have stuff like this already. Growing the businesses. Sooner rather than later, you'll notice that the market around your farm has grown and has gotten more demanding. The new selling points have dynamic prices and daily demands. So again, that great demand thing. Now, if you, like me, I don't know, you get great demands every now and again. I don't think this is going back more. I'm trying to think FS17, FS19, were there more often? But daily demands, again, does that link into what I was talking about earlier about having these extra things to do, things that need to be completed? Is that part of a new mission system that's going to be included with it? It doesn't really go into any more detail. Vending machines, market stalls, as well as a supermarket and a farm store for agricultural goods reward fast deliveries with a little extra. Again, does that all link in? Because at the moment, we can do productions, we can produce whatever crops we're doing. It's a tricky one as well, because what is considered a fast delivery? If you've got stuff on hand, that's fine. If you've got productions that are chugging away, what is considered a fast delivery? If you're running seasons with seasons on or off, it still takes a while to grow crops. And is that, again, part of a broader contract mission-based thing, part of this? The 30th of April is when we will find out, I guess. New playthings for your farm. After supplying the farm store, get some sulfuric acid from them. Why? The LELY sphere, a circular manure handling system, creates liquid fertilizer. This is a weird one. Creates liquid fertilizer by combining it with air from animal sheds. Voila! You get yourself more fertilizer and are allowed to call your farm a little greener. You can make more off your crops too. VWD's Cleaner Tiger cleans and cuts sugar beets after separating them from stones. And a washing drum produces all kinds of washed crops. You can then sell at higher prices. With your farm sustainable and the demands of the market met, there's still room to grow. It produces all kinds of washed crops. I'm assuming there are going to be other things that can be done. So it could be potatoes. It could be all the new premium expansion crops. Again, it's left not really telling you everything, but telling you something. Are you intrigued? Are you, do you really, do you want it? That kind of thing. So, end game, manage a distribution center. This is something to work towards and build. On 4,000 square meters, you manage your own distribution center full of heavy loading shelves. Operate a forklift to unload your trucks arriving at its unloading bays. Make use of the high load shelves with room for hundreds of pallets and start distributing big style. If that doesn't feel rewarding, what does? Now, like I say, I'm going to throw it out there again. We do already have distribution centers. We do already have factories, facilities in the mod hub that do this. And again, it is cool that it's all in one pack. It is pretty amazing. I think it's a great idea in theory. I worry that it's missed the mark. I worry that in year 3, with the onset of FS25 coming up, I don't know how many people this is going to grab. I don't know how much attention this is going to grab. It does, like I say, it does worry me. I think having enhanced prices for crops, I think being able to wash crops and get more money for them, that's fantastic. Again, console, we've got a few bits and bobs like that. I think more on PC, but it's good to have that kind of stuff. Having some new equipment and machinery, that's absolutely fantastic. That'll be brilliant. And yeah, potentially this thing going back to whatever it's referring to with jobs, missions, daily challenges included. I mean, that's the line, isn't it? Daily challenges included, but then it does refer to daily demands. So I'm assuming the daily challenges are you just get great demands coming up. Again, I could be way off, but that's what I'm thinking. Now, as far as I'm aware from the information we were provided, this is going to retail at approximately £7.99 or €7.99, whatever that will convert to wherever you are. So again, there is that issue then of, do you buy it? Is it worth the money? What you're going to get from it? Is it going to be, you know, as a content creator, of course, I'm going to buy it because I want to see what it is. I want to see how it runs. I want to see what comes in the pack. If you're not into your production stuff, will there be enough new stuff in there aside from productions and pallet creation and distribution centers and stuff to keep you going, to add more to your farming experience for the money? That is going to be a decision you're going to need to make. I can't tell you that. I would say, well, when you go out and about and you go to Starbucks, you go to wherever it is you may go and buy coffee, you might not go and buy coffee. I don't know, whatever your vice may be. $7.99 is not a huge amount of money, but it is still an amount of money. And again, bearing in mind there's a lot of stuff potentially in here that we do already have in the mod hub for free. I don't know. It's a tricky one, but it's going to be one that you're going to need to make your mind up yourself on. Like I said, I personally will be. I think there's enough in there and enough intrigue in the blog post they put out for you to be saying, I wonder what, you know, what I personally would suggest. I mean, I know people are going to hate me for this. Giants will be absolutely going spare, but you're almost better off waiting until the 30th of April. You can pre-order now, of course you can. It doesn't mention anything about pre-order discounts or anything like that, but you can pre-order it now if you want to. But you may want to wait till April the 30th because I'm pretty sure near enough every content creator and his dog out there will put out videos on the pack, what it comes with, what it does, what it means. Have a look at those and then make your decision. It's kind of a leap of faith before that, really. I don't know if we're going to get any more information between now and April the 30th about the pack. And like I say, we were sent some pictures and some information out prior to the embargo. The embargo lifts, or has lifted at 1 p.m. today. The blog post goes live then. There may be on that blog post, if it's been updated, some information about the machinery and equipment. We don't have that at this moment in time, but potentially there will be. So check out the Farming Simulator website. Go into the blog post, have a look in there. Go into the DLC section because it will be live in the DLC section. It may be showing, if it's pre-ordered now, then it should be showing potentially some of the equipment and machinery. So, yeah, there we go. That's the farm production pack. But anyway, I hope you found this information useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.